Hey y'all, what? It's me, Jrock. Um, Hopefully this video is coming through clear or whatever. But somebody has been having conversations about judging down here in the Gulf Coast, on the Kiki scene, on the mainstream. You know, what makes a good judge? How do you know what to look for? All of these type of things. What's shade on the panel, judging, and all that stuff. So I thought I'd make a little quick video. Hopefully, it don't take more than 5 minutes about judging in ballroom. First of all, judging in ballroom, coming from legendary Jrock Ebony. First of all, it's a privilege. It is a privilege. You should be honored to be up there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's a privilege. It's an honor. It's an honor to be a judge. You know what I'm saying? Don't take, if you are privileged to be a judge, don't take it lightly. Respect that seat of judging the culture and what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people, they don't understand how, the game of ballroom and the actual competitive part can be a real game, a shady game at that, and separate that from just the culture after the lights is off on the ballroom floor and we go out and we just live our everyday lives amongst one another. So it's a culture with a game and competition within a culture. But judging, we're going to get back to judging. And judging, first of all, when you're judging ballroom, it's like our own gay Hollywood. We've said that before. It's like our own gay Hollywood. But it's just certain categories that I think people get messed up on. That they mess up on. For instance, I'll tell you like performance. Performance. People don't be knowing what to look for in performance. As a judge, you should be looking for are they engaging the crowd? Are they getting the people up? Are they getting you up? Are they entertaining? Are they um are they sloppy? Are they clean? Is it sharp? Is it giving actual lines, precision? Are they landing their dips? Do their hands tell a story? And when I say tell a story and stuff like that, it's not saying like tell a story like, okay, you telling a story as in the transition of the hands going in one direction to the next, taking your eyes up, down, and you're paying attention to what they're doing and how it accents their body when the flow of their hands is going to the music. Can they catch that beat and tell you a story? You see what I'm saying? Can you hear the beat and understand the music and the rhythm through their hands by them doing by them doing hands? Stuff like that. I don't like to get too much on the elements, but they do have the elements of Vogue, which came way after Vogue. If you talk to the icons that was here from the white era up until now, they will tell you a lot of them icons don't be looking for no damn elements. They be looking for rhythm. Can you keep the rhythm? Do you have the essence? Have you tapped in? Can you let the music take control of your body to the beat, catch the beats down into whatever pose that you do, whether it's a dip, whether you are catwalking, whether you are doing floor performance or whatever, your transition from one element to the next. Is it choppy, or did you do something to make a smooth transition from one to the next? Those are the things that you're looking for as a judge. Was it choppy, or was it smooth, or was it a smooth transition? Do you even know the elements? You see what I'm saying? If you're going to duck walk, I'm not requiring you to duck walk, but if you're going to duck walk, are you ducking? You see what I'm saying? If you're going to catwalk, is that catwalk meowing? You see what I'm saying? Those are the things that you are looking for as a judge, okay? When it comes down to stuff like that, like performance and everything. And the reason why I'm saying that I don't touch too much on the elements is because unless the category, and I don't care what nobody tells you guys, unless the category actually calls for you to do catwalk, duck walk, spins, dips, floor performance, and all this kind of stuff, it is not necessary to do those elements to get your tens. You have to get the crowd up, you have to go out there, perform, and whatever elements you do, they got to connect with the music, connect with the crowd, and connect with the judge, and perform, entertain. Now, if he says must show all five elements, then it's a requirement. So for some of those judges that be wanting to fill it on people's time and chop people just because they didn't do all the elements, if everybody is doing all of the elements, you start to make people start looking the same. You see what I'm saying? Some people are like masters at some elements and they need work on others. And then you got legends out there that are master for all their elements. But it's about performing and dancing to the music and voguing and feeling it and the essence of it and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. You're gonna have a lot of mixed explanations on what's tens and what's not. But I'm telling you, talk to the beginning and they'll tell you. Um, realness. Realness, I feel that realness is one of those categories where you're supposed to judge them off what society would think of them, not what you think of them, because what people don't be understanding is being real is not for us. If we are gay, we supposed to have gaydar. You supposed to be able to clock anybody that's like, if you got gaydar, you supposed to be able to clock anybody if they trying to act real, if they trying to pose as, they're not a femme queen or a woman of trans experience or a man of trans experience or just a butch queen. But you're supposed to be able to clock that. Now, if you are a gay male and you can't clock if somebody's gay, that's just called gag. That's a gag factor. But you don't supposed to judge off what you think is gay. You supposed to judge or what you think is clocked. You supposed to judge off what you think society can clock. That is what you judge off of. If this person was walking amongst their straight counterparts in society, would they be clocked in the category that they are walking in? If I was a schoolboy, could I go to school and people not clock me? If I was an executive and if I'm at work and I'm in my suit, is anybody wondering am I gay or questioning my sexuality or what I do after work? That's what you're supposed to judge off of. So when you hear these judges talking about, I just don't see it because I can tell that you're gay. You're supposed to be able to tell I'm gay. You have gaydar. And if you can't tell that I'm gay, that's called a gag, which means you can utilize that in a voting factor. Now, I know I can see that you're gay, but I know you can pass. I know you can pass. But you, oh, I didn't even know you was gay. So I'm going to give it to you just off the gag factor alone. But I didn't even know you was gay. Not only can you pass, but you can pass amongst the gays and I get clocked. That's a gag. But the one that can pass amongst society but get clocked with the gays is still real. Because it's not about us. It's about can they pass amongst their straight counterparts. And that's hard to do today too, because you look at Lil Wayne and all these people, Lil Uzi Vert and all these folks that's supposed to be so gangster and straight and stuff, and they look gayer than the gays. It's a lot in that gray area. But, and then like on fashion and stuff like that, to be honest with you, when you're judging fashion and all this kind of stuff, unless it's labels, you're really judging off the cut of the clothing, the garments, how they wear them, how they present them, how they walk in them. Do it look nice? Is the hem in there right? Is it got strings coming off of it? Is it tailored to fit? Do it look sloppy? Can they sell you the garment and all this kind of? That's what fashion is. Is it like, yes, ma'am, they look good? You know what I'm saying? Is they gonna get you up? That's fashion. Now, if it's calling for labels, I would hope you know your labels. Do every judge know labels? No. But it's somebody on that panel that know goddamn labels. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you walk up there with labels, if it's something that I ain't never heard of, I'm going to look at a label motherfucking person because my thing is I'm judging on how it looks. If it looks good and it look good on you and I see you can wear that out and stuff like that and I'm feeling it and it look nice and everything and it look like it's something that I'm not going to buy because I'm definitely not buying that shit. But if it looks good and the presentation and your attitude and confidence, you got my 9. My 10 is going to come from if I look at a fashion expert and they give 10s. They the ones that know know that name. I only know so many labels' names. So I'm going to look, and if I see that it's an icon or a legend of fashion is giving it, or you are a legend or icon in fashion, you should know your fucking labels. Or they should know the labels. People don't like that sometimes or whatever, but that's just being 100% honest. Be honest. Bitch, everybody don't get into every freaking category, and that's why we should get into every category. I know the labels that I know now because I knew that one day I would have to be a father, I would have to be a leader. So I need to learn these names. I need to learn these labels. I need to kind of follow the fashion, even though I don't wear it and stuff like that. So I'm pretty good on them. But then like Elsa Schiaparelli, I had never heard of that ever. But obviously Elsa Schiaparelli was that girl because all the fashion icons was going up when London was saying Elsa. Schiaparelli. So if I was on the judges panel, bitch, I didn't never have to hear the name. I see that all these icons is going up. Bitches is standing up. I'm looking in the audience. I see fashion legends and icons out there going up. I see people that she is walking against going up. She got my tens because she looked good. You see what I'm saying? So she got my tens because of how I seen how it fit, how she presented it and everything. So that's what you look for. So that's what I do like with fashion. Other stuff, I mean, you just gotta learn the categories. I don't think you should. I think people should start turning judging down. Like, be honest with yourself. Everybody want to be a judge just to be in that power and be on the seat to say that you can tell somebody something or you can vote for somebody. But if you are the kind of person that only pays attention to certain categories in ballroom, you should turn down judging. If somebody asks you to judge, turn that shit down. Because you have to be, I can tell you right now, my sister Prada only paid attention to realness and that's it. She only paid attention to realness, that's it. It was when she became a mother, she started paying attention to other categories and all this kind of stuff, because you could ask Prada what happened at the ball. She couldn't tell you shit. She know what happened with realness. She know what happened when she was walking. She didn't give a fuck about none of that other stuff. So my thing is, when she started becoming a leader, she realized that I got to pay attention to the panel. I got to pay attention to what people walk, their category, what it's calling for, everything, because now I got kids and I got to get them prepared, right? So for you all that be sitting on panels and know y'all don't know what y'all looking for and know that y'all don't know how to figure out what you're looking for or who to turn to give your proper vote without it being a girlfriend vote or you not being able to make your decision, me looking to the left or right at a fashion icon is not me not being able to make a decision. It's me saying, yes, the fashion looks good. I like the way that they're wearing it. I like their presentation, but I've never heard that name before. So if these two know that name, that's what I'm going to go off of because it's called labels. Now, if it's like best dress, I don't give a fuck if it's a label or not, unless the category calls for it. Because I like it when they don't call for it, because now all I'm going off of is that tailoring, that hem, how it fits. Is it loose? Is it tight? Is it got a string running out of there? Is your stockings ripped? And all that's what I'm looking at. Do it look presentable? Is it tasteful? That's what I look for, right? So those are just some few categories that I'm talking about when it comes to judging. But that realness, like that shade stuff and everything, people saying I just don't see it. Baby, it wasn't for you to see. It was for society to see. So if somebody can walk through society and not get clocked and they still calling our sister ma'am, girl, stuff like that, I don't give a damn what you clock. Society is not clocking them. It's not about what you can clock. It's about what society can clock. It's about being passable. If y'all really talk to the white era, and if you want to know who the white era is, I'm talking about if you talk to the people that started the way from way, way back. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, that's just my little take on judging. I think y'all need to stay off these judges panels if y'all don't like every category, or not even like if you don't study every single category. Y'all need to stop accepting these judges, these judging offers, if you know. But that's just you being real with yourself. If you sitting up here wanting to feel fab on people's time, some of y'all be wanting to feel fab on people's time and y'all don't even realize it. And y'all be up on that panel just cutting the fuck up when all we asking you to do is judge the damn category. Now, if you chop, you chop. If you don't see it, you don't see it. But when you get all riled up because people wondering why they got chopped or people trying to figure out what happened and you get riled up and be like, because if somebody never approached you like that, y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all shouldn't. Now, if you can say, I'll tell you after the function, if you be like, I'll talk to you, or you be like, I'll call you, I'll let you know. I think people will take that better if they look at you and you be like, I'll let you know. You see me after the ball or something like that. Or just get them that thing or blow them a kiss, something like that. See me after the ball. Because where's the shade at? There is no shade. I don't know you like that to be mad at you. But when people be up there and they be talking and yelling and all this, bitch, don't fucking approach me and blah, 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 blah. That's so fucking stupid, especially in 2022. Just like with everything else in life, some things you just have to evolve with. And people asking questions has been going on for a long, long, long time. It's not that they want to be combative. They just may want to know. The problem is y'all be lying to people. And people ain't stupid. When y'all say dumb shit to somebody, they be like, okay, now wait a minute. Like if somebody say bring it in red, and somebody bring it in light red, and you say that wasn't red, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? They never said that, so you chopping me for that? See, that's the stuff that people get mad over. They get mad over dumb stuff like that. Or then when you get into it, you say one thing to me, but then the parent go and say, hey, what happened with my child? And you chop them, then you tell them another thing. That's another thing. That's how I know y'all be feeling it. Y'all tell the kids one thing, tell the parents another thing. Or you sitting up there on the judges panel talking amongst the judges about what you don't see and why you chop. But then when you tell it to the kids, if the kids don't know these judges, we all intertwine families after the ball. So that's what makes you look late as a judge. Stop getting on these judges panels feeling it and just read the category. That's another thing on judging. Read the categories. Understand the categories. And don't understand the categories from your point of view. Understand the categories from the person that wrote it point of view. If you ask me to judge, I'm going to look at the categories and I'm getting in touch with the promoter and ask them, what was you looking for? What was your vision when you said this? So I can know that I understand what you're talking about. That's why at a lot of my balls and Larry Prelo's ball in mainstream, we have a judge's binder. Everybody knows the categories. But the judge's binder is going to have the category written like it is to everyone. And then at the bottom, it's going to say promoter's note. When I wrote this category, this is what I was thinking of. I'm looking for these, and the third. I'm looking for this. If they don't have this, then you go ahead. And if it's on you, judge, and you feel that it's a chop, then it's a chop. Other than that, this was my vision for writing this category. When you do that, and you give the judges that binder, and they're able to look over that through the categories before it starts, or in the middle, why are we questioning? There's no questioning. There's a free flow of the ball. So now if you do anything against that promoter and people that's walking out there, call the promoter. Ain't nothing. I don't give a damn if you a brand new spanking. It's your first time ever walking the ball. Nobody should be promoting the ball if they can't answer questions. And I'm talking about dumb questions. When you say the left, are you talking about the same left as your arm and your leg? Your left arm? Yes, that left. Yes. Thank you. I don't give a damn how dumb the question is. Don't throw no balls. Don't be no promoter or nothing if you cannot answer questions. And I don't give a damn how dumb the question is. Answer it or stop throwing fucking functions. So if you are new out there and you want to walk a ball and you read a category, you're supposed to go to that promoter and say, hey, I just want to be clear that this is what I want to do for this category, blah, blah, blah. Is that your vision or is that going against anything that you said? If that promoter says, no, that's not what you can get it straight there. But if they say yes, now you know before the function that the promoter said it. Now here goes the thing with the promoters. Stop being pussies. Stop being punk ass bitches and stop being pussies. When these kids come up there and they say, I cleared it with the promoter, you need to overturn or say what you said because it's your fucking function and you set that child up and you didn't inform your judges. Because if it's my ball, it's going to be what the fuck I say. And I'm looking for the judges to bring about my vision, not their vision. I'm looking for them to judge because they should know what my vision is and know how to judge it. So, judging can be shady, but if it is, I try my best to eliminate all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Is there some girlfriend set stuff out there? Yes, duh. Y'all are in ballroom. I don't know who raised y'all, but baby, ballroom was invented out of shade. My thing is, you got to get through that shit. If you can rise through all the shade and then bitches be voting for you that don't even like you, that's when you that girl. Nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to just jump out here as an icon versus scratch their way to the top and make their way up to the top and make a bitch know it. If you're going against a legend or something like that, and they got some clout over you, they legend. They got a fan base. Some of those fans are fucking judges. So when they sitting down and they like, oh, that's my girl going up, then they have to look because we still human, right? Give me your score. Shit. I've been looking at the bitch that didn't turn it for me to. I didn't see what you did. Why? Work your way up to be a legend so you can have that opportunity to be like, bitch, when I step in the building, bitches make noise. They had to start somewhere. They wasn't always those girls. So that's when you beat a legend. That's why it's so important to beat a legend. That's why it's so important to have a legend under your belt, because not only did you win the category, you won over a legend. You won over somebody with clout. You won over somebody with a name. You won over somebody with a fan base. So if you lose to a legend, don't worry about it. Bitch, did I get some points? Now, if I got some votes, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But if I lost to a legend, oh well, but I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that hoe. I'm going to get them sooner or later. That's how you win. But, hey, What am I? I'm just the person that's gonna give y'all the truth, tell y'all the raw. Y'all gonna still take what y'all want to take. Y'all parents out there that ain't no real parents gonna go out there and tell y'all different. They're gonna say, girl, it's shade. They just didn't like you. They got something against you. Everybody got something against everybody in ballroom now. I don't understand it. Ain't nobody, if everybody is the bad guy, who the fucking good guy? I don't understand. Like, why do everybody got a problem with everybody? How is everybody the black sheep? How is everybody the black sheep? The black sheep's supposed to be unique. That's supposed to be that one motherfucker in ballroom or that one particular house in ballroom that just everybody hate. Every house can't be the hated house. That don't make sense. Like, really think about that. You know they against us because you know they against us. And the problem with me is I have kids everywhere, and most of my kids are y'all leaders. And I hear the same thing all the time from everybody. Child, you know girl, you know they against us. Child, you know they against us because you know they against. Well, if they like, how is everybody the black sheep? It don't make sense, do it. But I'm gonna go on and let y'all do that. Y'all just don't know how to play the game and don't want to play the game. It's still a game. It's still a competition. It's not the Olympics. Okay? It's not that. It's a gay game that came from tea and shade. Baby, I bet I get through before you get through. Baby, I bet I can walk you down. Baby, I bet you got. Well, let's see. Hey, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing. Y'all judge this. Tell me who y'all like better. That's basically what ballroom is. And now they put it to the floor. It's then got way bigger. People then became experts in it. And that's what it is. Will there be a fair ball? Never. Ain't no such thing as a fucking fair ball. Because what's fair to you is not going to be fair to somebody else. It's an opinionated competition in the gay community. So if y'all looking for kumbaya, fairness, and all of that, y'all need to stop walking balls. Get out of ballroom. Go join something else. What you're going to find is shade in that shit too. Even in the Olympics. So, life is shady. Get over it. Rise above it. And be that bitch that can't nobody shade you because you just made them know it. I don't like that hoe. But I'm going to give her tens, though, because there's no shade. She made me know it. That's just how it is. And then trusting your leaders to start pointing out shade and trying to eliminate it as much as possible. Shade in ballroom is like terrorism. You can't stop it. All you can do is do your best to keep it at a minimum because it's going to always be there. That's what shade is. So, hope that explained a little bit to y'all. I'm about to go on and do what I was doing. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.